Breaking his silence on the controversy surrounding what has been labeled as his fraudulent report submitted to GECOM, Chief Elections Officer Keith Lowenfield has defended his actions. In a press release issued by the GECOM Secretariat, Lowenfield said, and I quote, "At all times I have acted in conformity with the laws," end quote. He was at the time responding to an article in the Stabroek News which reported that the CEO's actions are seen as a clear act of insubordination. Lowenfield explained that, and I quote, "While the Commission makes certain policy decisions and provides guidance to the Chief Elections Officer for implementation by the Secretariat, I have to execute my duties as a constitutional officer, particularly in the conduct of elections." However, Lowenfield is a statutory officer and not a constitutional office holder, as he is claiming. He was hired by GECOM. Lowenfield was instructed by the GECOM Chair Justice Claudette Singh to prepare a final elections report based on the recount results as was certified by CARICOM. However, Lowenfield failed to execute his constitutional duty and instead submitted a report which invalidated over 115,000 voters. He has since faced major backlash from credible local and international stakeholders, with the most recent being Chair of CARICOM, Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley. Here's what she had to say.
On what grounds and by what form of executive fiat does the Chief Elections Officer determine that he should invalidate one vote, far less over 115,000 votes, when the votes were already certified as valid by the officers of the Guyana Elections Commission in the presence of the said political parties?
However, the APNU-AFC coalition and its supporters began attacking the CARICOM chairwoman in light of her remarks. In response to the criticisms, Mottley simply pointed out that the truth hurts.
There have been some pushback from some corners in Guyana in response to your comments about the disappointment with some things that would have occurred within the last week or so. Would you like to respond to the persons who have been a little critical of your comments?
Now, the truth hurts. I have nothing more to say. The truth hurts. But what we must never do in CARICOM is avoid the truth and avoid our principles. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.
Reporting for the Evening News, Davina Samaru.